Every time I get my period, I get angrier about the fact that there's men who walk the earth that complain about their role as providers and think that they shouldn't have to provide for a woman and pay the bills and take care of her. Bitch, you don't have a period. Bitch, you don't have a luteal phase. Your cycle restarts every fucking day. You never have to push a child out of your vagina. You never have to breastfeed, and you're complaining because you gotta go fucking work and make money, bitch? Ungrateful pieces of shit.
There is a dedicated spot in hell for every man who has ever shamed a woman for being on her period. Hear me out. And if you're sitting there utterly perplexed saying that it doesn't happen, and you've never done it, you probably haven't brushed over it. It happens way more frequently than you think it does, and at a very delicate and young age. For instance, when a male teacher is prompted by a female student who wants to go to the bathroom and his response is literally ليه ما فيك تنطري شو هيدي اللي بإيدك شو مخبية. Or that male PE teacher that forces that one girl who doesn't want to run and doesn't want to participate to do so. That will be Ramadan when there's one girl who's not fasting and everyone is like يي فترة ولو no ما تفرجي. It's so vexing living in a society that normalized shaming people for being on their periods before they even normalize the concept.
Hi ladies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to this channel, my name is ms.kabue. So ladies, let me ask you a question. Why are men normally grossed out with periods? Why is there not enough education about periods for these boys and for these men? And someone will argue with me, why do they need to be educated about it? These boys have sisters, they have mothers, and these boys will grow up to become men who will have daughters. And some of these men even end up as single fathers, not knowing what to do. So ladies, hey, let me tell you, this video is very educational. It really exposes how society has shaped men's attitude towards periods and why they behave this way, and what that should tell you if a man is grossed out by you because you're on your period. Please, let's jump right into this video and then I'll be back to give my take on it.
I'm of the belief that you should talk about periods around men because women have them. They're naturally occurring and there's nothing gross about like a natural process in your body.
29 female, used to use tampons for my periods, but due to medical reasons couldn't do it anymore. Now I'm using pads, which isn't a big of a deal, but my husband disagrees. He firstly complained about me not consulting him first, but like I said, it's not a huge deal like birth control. He then said he doesn't feel comfortable with me sleeping in bed wearing pads. This threw me off hard because I wasn't expecting him to have an issue on this regard, but he said it just doesn't feel comfortable for him and he would like me to use tampons at nighttime or sleep somewhere else. I laughed him off and kept sleeping on the bed while wearing my pads like there was no issue. This made him so uncomfortable, he basically took the couch, then started complaining about how I forced him on the couch by making him uncomfortable after he already offered me compromises.
Ever since I got a girlfriend, I've been doing research on the most random things, and this is one of them. I'm going to be looking out on my notes, so bear with me. I'm not a doctor or anything. This is just a combination of random research, YouTube videos, and real life experience. So generally the cycle is 28 days and there are 4 different phases. So there's the menstruation phase, there's the follicular phase, there's the ovulation phase, and there's the luteal phase. I don't know if I said that correctly, but we're just gonna go with it. About a week before her period, glucose production is going to be higher than usual for progesterone, so her cravings are going to be nothing but carbs. During this time, you want to focus on emotional support as well as empathy. The menstruation cycle can vary, but it depends. It's usually days 1 through 5. The follicular phase are usually days 6 through 14. The ovulation phase are usually 15 through 19, and the luteal phase are 20 through 28. Every woman is different. These are just general rules of thumbs for you to remember. I also learned that you're supposed to feed her specific things during specific phases. So for example, during the menstrual phase, you typically want to provide her with hot foods. This is a no-brainer considering the fact that she has cramps, irritability, all that beautiful stuff. According to Chinese medicine, this is the cold phase, so you typically want to focus on things like oatmeal, soups, broths, hot foods to counteract the energy that her body is producing. During the follicular phase, you typically want to have fresh foods, lots of fermented foods, and little to no protein. The ovulation cycle is the hot period, if you know what I mean. So again, to counteract the energy that our body is producing, you want to focus on fruits, veggies, smoothies, salads. She's probably going to be craving a pliable or something of that nature, but put an emphasis on cool foods, cool and cold foods. And the luteal phase is just a focus on more dense foods, so you can play with that as you will. The first 2 days are always the worst. This is the worst time to talk to her or ask her about anything. Do it on the 3rd day. Ovulation usually starts on the 6th and goes through the 9th. While there is an emphasis on the ovulation period, days 10 through 13 are also, if not the best days for hunching. Days 14 through 18 is usually when the big hormonal change happens and the cycle starts over after that. Hope this helps.
And I'm sorry, I really am trying to stay positive for y'all. But another thing is, I don't know about you guys, but as I get older, my PMS symptoms, like, yo, what is going on? My menstrual is making me insane. Like, I mean, like, mentally ill, manic, depressed, up, high, crazy. I want to scream. My brain feels heavy. Like, it feels heavy. Cramps. The cramps are dreadful. I can't get off bed. I feel crazy. Like, literally, like, I feel like I should be in a psych ward right now just because my menstrual. Like, what is going on, man? Being a woman is so hard.
If you ever see a girl bleeding through her pants in public and she's unaware of it, please tell her. And I know a lot of you guys might not know how to tell her, so this is exactly what just happened to me at the gym. I'm at the gym hitting legs, doing my thing. Girl walks into the squat rack right in front of me, starts doing her thing, and I notice right away she has some stains on her pants. So what you're not going to do is not fucking tell her, right? You don't want to be a shitty human. You want to be a good, decent dude. So I go up to her discreetly. Hey, I'm so sorry to bother you. I don't want to freak you out, but I think I saw some stains on your pants you might be bleeding through. What does she do? She freaks out a little bit, as expected, right? She doesn't know me, and I just gave her some not so great news, but she's super thankful. She said, thank you so much for telling me. I just don't know what to do. I don't have any friends here. I don't have any clothes with me or a jacket. I'm like, no worries. You got me. I got a jacket in my car, but I just got to go get it. So how about this? Let me walk you to the bathroom. I'll walk right behind you so no one can see anything. You go do your thing, and I'll be back in 2 minutes. Just go grab my jacket. Boom, bring her to the bathroom, go get my jacket, come back, wrap it around her waist, tie it around, and then we walk out to her car, and she's on her way home. But not before thanking me profusely, right? Just taking 2 minutes out of my day made this girl so appreciative and so grateful that I told her and saved her from an otherwise not so great, probably vulnerable situation in the gym in front of a lot of people. So it doesn't take a lot of work to be a good fucking human. And if this ever happens to you, you now know what to do. Bye.
I don't know who would say that they like periods, but I can definitely say I don't. Like, it's just peak for the girl and the boy, really, innit? Like, 1 minute you're fine, next minute you're breaking down. I tend to just back off, like, for my own safety.
I be feeling so bad when my little sister get on her menstrual cycle, because I be seeing I really be seeing how painful it look, but I really don't know her pain. All I can relate it back to is when I had one cramp back in middle school, and it was like in my leg. I started punching my fucking leg, so boom, 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 boom. That's why I always give women their tea. Like, menstrual cycles, they literally look like no fucking joke. Like, no joke. What do you mean you're cramping in your stomach? What do you mean? Like, bitch, I literally will bump. And it's not even like you can do anything for real just to stop it happening or coming, because it's a part of nature. It's a part of your cycle. Like, it's like a part of life for y'all. And I feel bad. I always feel so bad. Like, I bought her a coffee and I was like, come on, Kyra, come get your coffee, da da da. She said, I don't even want the coffee. Girl, if you don't come get this damn coffee.
When a woman has a period, first day of a period, guys, you will never understand how much it hurts. First of all, your hormones are all over the place. You're emotional. You're hungry. You think you're ugly. You feel weak. Crucial. There's so blood coming out of your body. Yeah, your uterus is literally shedding, and in Belgium they wanted to put it's shedding. It's literally bleeding. I'm literally 4 days straight. I feel like I'm dying, and obviously now, because I've had my periods for a few years, my body's used to the pain. But in Belgium, they want to press a law that pille then period day, like a woman can take 1 day off a month for her period, paid.
Oh my God. Yes.
I don't know.
This is so embarrassing, but I basically canceled my whole day and like basically ended my relationship and just realized I'm on my period. So that explains it.
All the names for periods suck. Period, time of the month, and flow, they all suck. You know what we should call a period? A period should be called bloody tissue falling out of a hole. If you went into work and you were like, hey, I got bloody tissue falling out of a hole, they'd be like, yeah, take the week.
So the other day, some guy went on Twitter and said that we don't need to know when women are on their period and we need to bring back shame. And first of all, that was my pad, in case you were wondering. And second of all, I really love how people were responding to his tweet, because now after that, women just came in numbers, updating him on what day they are on their period, whether it's day 4 or day 3 or day 2 or day 1, flexing their tampons, flexing their pads. And it honestly made me so happy, because I feel like we've come from so far in terms of like period shaming and just everything to do with that. Now, that's not to say that we don't still experience it, because clearly there are people like him who still think like that. But like when I was younger, like this response was like almost unheard of. I remember people used to talk about periods like it was this huge taboo thing that like you're never ever supposed to talk about. It's dirty, it's disgusting. If you talk about your periods, if people know you're on your periods, then like, and like even when we talk about being on our periods, we used to use code words like, oh, my visitors are coming, or it's the special time of the month, or I don't know, just weird code words. If you guys know any of the code words I'm talking about, just put them in the comment section. But like you could never actually say you're on your period because it was like seen as this very taboo and dirty, disgusting thing. I remember even my friend used to say how like whenever she goes to the washroom, she has to cough when she's changing her pad because she didn't want other people to know that she was changing her pad and that she was on her period. But like it wasn't until I reached high school and I met this one girl who just did not care. Like every time she was going to the washroom to change her pad, she just carried it in her hand. She never used to hide it or anything. Before that, like I was very used to people, you know, like being sneaky about it. Like you'd have to put your pad in your pocket or sneak it into your pocket or carry it in like a cute bag so no one knows what you're going to go and do. But like her, she didn't care. I feel like that really just changed things for me because I was like, you know what? Yeah, like why should I be ashamed about a natural process? Like why should I care that people know that I'm on my period? And honestly, I feel like that's how, you know, we get to learn more about ourselves and our bodies. And that's how people even got to learn about things like endometriosis, PCOS, you know, all these different conditions that, you know, women go through. It was because people started talking to each other, women started talking to each other and learning more and gaining more information about themselves and their bodies. And I just think we need to keep doing everything we can to eradicate period shame because it's honestly not that deep.
Listen, pay attention to how you feel and what's going on in your luteal phase, aka your autumn, aka when you're PMSing. Don't let him make you feel like you're being delusional just because it's the week before your period. I read this book called Period Power, and it explained every season of the cycle and how important your autumn is, i.e. the week before your period, for self-preservation. That week before your period is when you become ultra sensitive to things that you have been ignoring during the rest of your cycle, or you have just been distracted or not seeing as a problem that needs to be addressed. And that week before your period is the time to realize actually what is not serving you And I promise you, if he is a problem in your luteal phase, if there's problems within your relationship, they're not being solved, and they're coming up every single month, then that, my friend, is a sign that this relationship might not be right for you. Especially if it happens every single month and the same problems come up every single month. He's not changing. Your relationship is not changing. This is your hormones and your wise body telling you that this isn't right for you. Listen to it. Use this time to choose yourself and listen to what you need. Bring it up with him if you haven't yet, which I'm sure you have, since, that's when you're most agitated and you're probably most able to speak your truth. But that's your body giving you the motivation to stand up for yourself and be like, this shit is not okay, and you're not getting away with it. But if he's gaslighting you and telling you that's because you're on the week before your period, that's another red flag, girl. Honestly, listen to your body.
Because a lot of men really don't get it, and it really pisses me off. Because I've heard this thing where men just say, she's on her period, and they think it's not a real thing. It's a fucking real thing, mate. It's a real thing. And the fact that we can't we can't control it is something that is. Did you just roll your eyes at me? Just rolled your fucking eyes at me. I saw that shit. How dare you? This is what I'm talking about. No, you're out of fucking order, mate. Every month I'm shocked. I don't know if this is just me. I don't know if there's any women that's like, you've had your period for like 2 decades and you're used to it. But I'm just as shocked every month when I'm irritable. I'm just as shocked every month when I feel like I hate my life, I hate everything, I want to cry, I just want to be in my bed. I'm just as shocked. And then when it's over, it's like, hey yo, like I'm back to normal now. But it's like, wait, didn't you just torment everyone for the past 2 weeks? But anyways, yeah, it's been a decade now. Surely I should have better coping mechanisms for this thing that we call a period that comes every month, just to congratulate me that I'm not pregnant. Oh please, oh sorry, really, I just don't like it. I think we should get rid of it, like the whole thing, literally.
No, because God really put a lot on women, and I really feel sorry for y'all and everything y'all gotta go through. Because everything that y'all go through that affects the way you think and your emotions is not fucking normal. First, you go through puberty, so that sweet little girl that we once knew is gone forever. Then you get this thing called a period, and while you're on your period, you turn it into another person. Then you start PMSing. You start turning into another person before you get your period. And then you get pregnant and turn into that emotional motherfucker. And then you go through postpartum and then you turn into that demon of a motherfucker. And then you think it's all said and done and you get a little older, then boom, menopause. Fuck. Remember when my mama was going through menopause, she was saying all kinds of shit that didn't make sense to me. Everybody stop talking. I'm having a hot flash. First of all, it's 50 degrees. Second of all, what the fuck does us talking have to do with this shit? I'm sorry, I just need to be by myself right now. I'm having a mood swing. Mood swing? What do that mean? And how the fuck do your mood swing? How does that happen? Swing that bitch back the other way so we can be happy in this motherfucker. But when you really break down what y'all going through, while y'all going through y'all menstrual cycle, it's really bizarre. It's crazy. Because while you're on your period, your body is just preparing itself to make a baby. And when you're not on your period, your body is just preparing itself to receive and carry one. Like, when do you get a fucking break? And then come to find out, those dire ass painful cramps that you have in the beginning of the pregnancy is just your organs moving out of the way and making room to carry a fucking baby. Your organs and shit, your insides are moving out the way to get ready to, that's what you're get the fuck out of here. So you could just be sitting at home chilling, watching TV, and out of nowhere your kidney just be like, oh, excuse me, get over here real quick. And all of this affects your brain, the way you think, the way what you're interested in, your emotion and everything from fucking puberty to PMS to period to menstruation to menopause. I mean, to all of that affects who you are. So when are you really you? When can we trust you for real? Because that's a lot. We just got to deal with 12 different motherfuckers. Like, That is what? I know y'all be arguing and shit, talking about men could never. A man could never. You damn right. You absolutely fucking right. You can have that shit. You get no argument there. I feel sorry for y'all. If reincarnation is real, I want to come back as a motherfucking lizard. I want to come back. Bring me back as a tree. A fucking coconut or something. Because ain't no way. Hell no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, ladies. I'm sorry y'all gotta go through that shit. Damn.
Understand why women have to refer to their periods as that time of the month. Like, come on, I'm the one bleeding. There's a tsunami on my insides happening right now. Why am I using Morse code words to describe what I'm going through? When you break your arm and someone's like, what happened to your arm? You say, I broke my arm. You don't say, oh, that incident that we shall not talk about, that who shall not be named. Why am I protecting the men from having to like go through the possible imagination that thing that they love so much could potentially produce blood? That time of the month. What time of the month is it? The first, the second, the third? No, nobody knows. It's called a period, menstrual period, bloody period. Like, the more graphic, the better, because I'm so sick of trying to act like it's like this secret. Shh, oh my god, you're getting tampons? Let's hide them in like 3 different boxes. No. My boss is gonna be like, why did you take off work? Because I'm on my period. I am bleeding. I keep bleeding. No.
Men be like, oh, hun, it's just that when you're on your period, you're so hormonal. Like, you're up and down, you're moody, you're aggressive. I never know what you're gonna say next. I can't ever do the right thing. I just feel like I'm walking on eggshells, and it's just, I can't really be around you when you're like that. I hope you understand. It's just because you're so hormonal. Women be like, yeah, you're right. I am hormonal. I'm on my cycle. Do you know what hormone that is? It's testosterone, Brad. That's what it's like to be around you. 24/7, Brad.
We'll never, ever getting back together. We'll never not love using my period as a weapon. Let me explain. There's a common weakness amongst the majority of the male population being highly disgusted by the notion of females menstruating. At first, I was really pissed off. I was like, damn it, this is natural. Get used to it. It's kind of how you came into existence. Sadly. But that didn't work. I don't think it will ever, quite frankly. But then I was like, okay, let me work with what I have. I started thinking about it. If they're so disgusted by it, it's gonna make them go away. So whenever one of my brothers enters my room, and I simply wish for them not to be in my room, I start rambling on about the process of menstruation and tell them, you know, it's taking place currently in the very room that you're in. They're like, ew. I'm like, I know, ew, so you better go away. Might get some blood on you. Works like a charm. But you see, I don't think we're using this to its fullest capacity. I feel like we should be utilizing this in faculties of higher priority. I was thinking we could use this tactic in, like, government or something like that. Or maybe even, like, war. I don't know. It's just the female urge, you know?
No. Whoever did this must be stopped. And he is evil.
I know.
Evil villain. That must get his heart ripped out like... and I eat it.
You eat it? Dang. All because of a period?
Periods. Fuck it. I fucking hate it.
Fucking hate it.
I'm fucking pissed. Fucking hate periods. Fucking pissed. Fucking pissed.
Many of you guys cannot visit your boyfriends whenever you're on your period. Yes, your period always irritates your boyfriend, and you know. That is why you don't even visit him whenever you're on your period. Now, only when you know the shape, but when you go knock you where you like to visit him. That is only when your boyfriend is happy to see you. If you're on your period, you are around, he will be moody. you no go really dey active. But whenever you're not on your period, e go dey treat you well. You know the reason at all. Especially relationships wey don pass a year already. You suppose don get sense. If your boyfriend, your man can't have you around whenever you're on your period, he doesn't really love you. Forget irritation. Anybody can be irritated, but that doesn't mean he shouldn't treat you well. He's the one you want to marry, right? So how will he be treating you in marriage? Many of you go don't see red flags like this, but una go dey ignore am. Some of you women, now when you get belle, your husband go change completely. Abi you know say belle dey irritate some men. That is when some husbands will actually start sleeping around, yeah? Some of you, your husbands won't touch you throughout your 9 months of pregnancy. Once he knows that you don't carry belle, your husband no go touch you. Now you go to, oh, call me, he no go touch you. Like, you will be saying you been the do period, you been the visit time that time, oh, you know they allow you, you know they touch, you know they even near you, you know they even let you come. You can't think, especially a matured man or a man that is like ready to settle down, not all these boys that don't even know. Some boys actually they don't know. Some will even be giving excuse for their men. Hey, my man is religious, he's traditional, he's doing something presently, he's fasting, so he doesn't want to be close to a woman. See, if your boyfriend's mind is plain to you, his girl, even if you are doing period, it cannot affect him spiritually. That is the fact. That is nature. If your man's mind is pure to you, even if you are tainted, it can't affect him. Ask anyway, if your man's heart is pure to you, if you dey shake more and you move close to him, it won't spoil. Anything wey they do, that soap don't go spoil. That's fact. So if you like, no give yourself sense. Now that money where you get, where they spend on you, they shark you. And some of you girls, some of you women, now only knack, you sabi offer your boyfriend. So I don't even blame him. Yes, even only Toto you dey offer your boyfriend and he say make you come during your period. Yes, he's right. Because when you come, now only Toto you want chop. And now only waiting you dey carry go meet and be that. So if you say no come when you there, it's right now, Abi. But if you're a woman of value and you actually understand what family means, what it means to build with a man, don't marry a man that is irritated by anything natural that happens to you. Yes, childbirth, cesarean section, and period. Yes. Period. So what do you think? Drop your honest opinion in the comment section and click the follow button now. You may not see my page again. I will see you guys later. Thank you.
Ladies, what do we think about guys who don't like hearing about periods? I mentioned my period to a guy and I did it kind of on purpose. I wanted to see how he reacted. From living in China, those guys are trained to take care of girls on their periods. It's amazing. Well, I'm talking to an American guy and I said, my period is coming soon, so my mood should be a little lower now, but I felt positive today. And his reaction to it was, I really don't like hearing about that kind of thing. That's what he wrote. And when I first saw that, I thought he was talking about something else I said. I didn't think he was talking about my period. And when I saw that on my phone, you know what I did? Instantly, I literally put it over. I know exactly where I put it, on top of the couch. And I said, done. I'm done. I'm not done with this guy yet. But I was like, that was my reaction. I might have said a swear word about him. So, what's your opinion? First of all, he's American. He may not be trained well in this. He's obviously not. Never tell a girl you don't want to hear about her period. That's like saying, I don't want to hear about your pain. That's like someone not taking care of you when you're sick. I said, how can you take care of your wife then? I guess you did not adopt the Chinese style of taking care of a girl on her period. I said, when I saw your message that said, I don't like hearing about that kind of thing, I thought you meant when I said, I met lovely and amazing guys, you didn't want to hear about that. Because I said, I've met lovely and amazing guys, but I don't like dating, blah, 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 blah. So, what do we think? He did say, I'm happy to comfort my girlfriend if she needs it. Later on, he said that. And I think I'll be the judge of that, whether or not he's a good comforter. What's your opinion about this? First of all, I don't think it means he's a total jerk. He just never was taught how to talk to a girl about her period or take care of a girl on her period. Of course, I'm not sharing any details about this guy. I'm talking to multiple guys. It could be any guy I'm talking to, okay? Respect the guy's privacy. And I'll never share what guy it is, probably, unless I get his permission. So, what do you think, ladies? Let's share. Girl time.
When guys get grossed out by periods, that is a red flag to me.
Oh, see, I get grossed out by periods.
They are disgusting.
I 100% understand.
I agree.
But
when guys are just like don't be immature about it. Like, it's a natural thing. Don't be like, ew, and act like I have the plague or something.
I mean, yeah, that's annoying. Like you can't come around be immature.
Me. And like, the only thing a period stops is a sentence. Like,
name something men don't understand about women. Periods. We just can't understand periods. We can't. The most we could do, maybe we'll try the little period stimulator.
That's it.
For you.
Make it feel like it's a cramp.
Yo, that thing looks like it hurts though.
Oh my God. Have you seen that trend?
Yeah.
Some men cry during that.
I can't imagine a cramp in that area where it's just like,
Hey, what do you say we try it out? The trend.
We gonna try it out?
Where we test out what it actually feels like to have a period.
Oh,
I'm down. I'm with it. If you down,
the
I'm
audience
down.
say they with it, I'll do it.
All right, we're gonna have to do a poll.
What happens, if we're married and I'm on my period, and I'm in pain and I can't get out of bed and I've run out of pads, I need you to go to the shop and get me the pads. You know what response I got? I'm not going to get that pads for you. Wallahi.
What?
I swear, I'm not kidding you. Wallahi. I will never forget this because I was shocked. I was like, what do you mean you're not going to get, it's just a pad. You're not going to go to the shops and get me pads? No, I don't want to. It's aib. Like, why would I get, you should never run out of pads. You should have stuck it up like a ball.
What is wrong with
I was
it?
like, okay, I'm always prepared. I'm always organized. Just that one day when I don't have it, are you going to get it? No, he said, I'd rather give you my t-shirt for you to use as a pad.
No way.
Listen.
You know, you just need to relax and stop overreacting.
But I have cramps.
What do you want me to do? Stretch out or something? I don't know. Eat a
No,
banana.
like period cramps.
Oh, alright.
What? Where are you going?
I'm gonna go hang out with your family. What?
What about my cramps?
I don't know. You better thug it out or something. Figure it out.
Babe?
The trainer is ready to begin relationship.
I'm sorry, babe. Was I bothering you? Hey, are you having cramps? Is that better? We'll make it better, babe. Some snacks? You want some snacks? That's what you want, babe. Okay. I'm gonna get you some snacks, okay, babe? Is that better, babe? I love you.
Can we talk about PMS for a second? Like, I am not any expert in any way on PMS, but I do think the way that we have disregarded people who are menstruating during that particular week as being crazy or overly emotional, or that anything you say during this time period can be easily dismissed because it's not the real version of you. Can we stop that? The version of my partner in that PMS period is the most honest version of my partner. So even though that felt threatening to me on occasion, where the messages were coming that didn't match the other 3 weeks, and I liked the messaging of the other 3 weeks better, I was like, well, that can't be true. Let's just wait 7 days. Well, in reality, what was happening there is that in the other 3 weeks, my partner just wasn't speaking up for herself because of all the different societal messages about what it meant to be a good woman, or to be a good wife, or to be a good human being, and to try to make other people feel comfortable all the time. And in that 1 week, there was a gift, if you look at it that way, where all those buffers and all those filters were removed. And so the things that she was telling me were actually the most real version of her. As a man, you're told you don't have to know anything about PMS. You don't have to care. You don't have to pay attention. You could just kind of look the other way. This is not my thing. Yada, yada. But I wish I'd had the courage to think for myself. I wish I'd had the humility just to listen to my partner. I wish I'd had the maturity to hear the things she was saying, especially in that week, even though they didn't come out the way I would have preferred. Because if you have the courage and the maturity to do that, the insights you can gain about who your partner really is, like at their core level, like how good that information is.
This last week, I'm gonna fucking hate you because I'm on my period and I'm literally gonna despise you.
So how many weeks do I have that you're pretty and fun and everything?
You have 2 weeks and 2 days.
2 weeks and 2 days, okay.
So I love you. I know I love you.
Okay.
So then when it's closer to my period,
so what do I do here? Just run
I
away
try
or
to
something?
tell myself I don't actually hate you and I shouldn't be mad at you because I feel bad.
Uh-huh.
So I give you
Yeah.
And then once I hit my period, I fucking hate you. So don't even touch me, but don't touch me.
Okay, that makes perfect sense.
But you know me already, so you should be nice to me, extra nice to me on this week. This week.
And what do you want, like a new car or something?
No, I want you to tell me how much you love me, and
I tell you that every single day.
okay, but on my period, you have to tell me like since the very first day you met me.
Like I died and came back to life when I seen you.
Baby.
There's some guys in this world that don't understand a woman's time of the month. Like when she goes through that cycle, She's gonna be cranky sometimes. She's gonna be in a bad mood sometimes. She's also going to be in pain. As a guy, we don't know what it feels like, but we've heard enough stories to know that it hurts. So me personally, if I'm dating somebody, I'm gonna go out of my way to do whatever I can to get her mind off of it. Whether it's if she wants to be left alone, or getting her favorite snacks or food, or like if she just wants to relax, we can relax together. I understand the pain, and I wish I could take it away, but I can't. If I could wave a magic wand and make it go away, I would. But seriously, there are guys out there that don't understand that. Like, a girl can love you so much and care about you so much, but when she's on her cycle, she might not be in the best mood, so she might say some things. But if a guy truly loves and cares about a woman, he understands. Like, I understand. So I'm not gonna get mad and then make her feel worse. I'm simply gonna be nice and just do whatever she wants me to do. It's not being a simp, it's literally just being a man.
No boy is ever gonna need a freaking tampon. So I'm gonna take in a second to respond to this because I'm making breakfast right now. But it really frustrates me to hear someone say that, because this is a country that teaches our little boys to hate women, to hate girls. And this comment demonstrates that we are not teaching boys how to protect, how to care for, and how to love women, how to love girls. We are teaching them to hate the bodies rather than to care for the bodies. Boys will need tampons because boys should be helping girls. And if boys don't know what periods are, if boys don't know what menstruation is, then they're always going to be ignorant. They're always going to be rude. Whenever somebody is experiencing PMS symptoms, that boy is going to be ignorant of what is going on. So let's teach our boys to be intelligent, to be loving, and to be caring, because that's how I'm raising my son. Not like that.
This is how men act when I get my period. Oh, babe, I got my period. And nothing. Yeah, here comes all the excuses why it can be difficult for a week. Like, why are women still getting away with this? Get away with what? You just get to act crazy and blame it on your period. What happens if I go through something this week, huh? Don't expect me to treat you any different just because you got your period. Oh, babe, I got my period. Just take a painkiller. I did. Oh, then have a tea. Do you mind making it? Just get up, make a tea, get your hot water bottle, and you'll be fine. Okay. The hot water bottle's in the top shelf. Babe, I got my period. Oh, do you want me to leave? No, why would I want you to leave? You just get kind of oversensitive and aggro. So leaving is your solution? Okay, clearly not. What do I do now? Baby, I got my period. Oh, you got pain? Yeah, real bad. Me too, my back's killing me from work. I'll give you a massage and then you mind giving me a massage as well? I kind of feel a bit of a double standard going on there. Like, I get you have your period, but I'm also going through things. I get that, it's just my first day. Yeah, and it was a hard day at work for me, so offers there. If you're happy to massage me, I'll massage you. Baby, I got my period. Say no more. I actually bought all your favorite snacks from last period so we didn't have a repeat. I get you situated on the couch with some tea and snacks. I've got some work to do, but as soon as I'm finished, I will come back and give you a foot rub. Really? Yeah, baby, I got you. It's the first day.
Is it?
Yeah.
Sound like it's what? Not stacked properly.
It is stuck.
Huh? 40%. B? Just that side. 100. So I'm full.
Look.
And you're not feeling anything with that shaking that's happening in your stomach. This is a bad start for me.
That's my man.
Yeah, the one pick.
Dope. Okay, so we going now. One.
Wait, please. There's no way. There's.
Fam.
Please.
We're on 20%.
Okay,
Don't
please.
take it off.
Okay,
You're not
please.
allowed. This is
What should I do?
You crack the eggs and whisk them. We're 30% now.
Did I just fart? I did fart. Didn't I?
Oh my god! It's in 60%. Can this? Wait, to reach 100, guys. It's made it to 100.
Get out.
You have to whisk it.
No. Whisk yourself, nonsense.
You have to.
I feel like being a girl would be hard because imagine you're upset and then a boy comes up to you talking about are you on your period? Yes, but that's not why I'm upset, you idiot.
There's
There's nothing more sporadic than a shorty right before she get her period. That pre-period sadness is one of the realest things of all time. It's kind of crazy how it works because they just wake up one day right before they about to get it and be mad. Just be upset, sad, all of the above. Start crying for no reason. Have an attitude for every reason. As a dude, you just gotta make sure you not crossing no lines. You gotta make sure you on your P's and Q's with these shorties right before they get their period. Because if not, she might turn into the Hulk on your ass, and then that's it, you done.
When I die, which could it stress
about what? Oh my god.
You're on your period, right?
Yeah?
Yeah. Good.
What the fuck? Oh, for me?
Yeah.
Everything?
Yeah.
But you know sugar is bad for you when you're on your period, right?
Is it?
Yeah, it's awful.
I guess I take it.
No!
Hope you enjoy it.
Here are 3 important things every man should know about periods. 1. It's not just blood. Periods are actually the body shedding the lining of the uterus or womb, and it will include tissue and blood. So it can be thicker and heavier than you might think since it's not just blood. 2. Mood swings are real. Hormones can cause emotions to go up and down during a period. So if she's feeling more emotional, crying, or sad, it's not in her head. It's due to her hormones, and these are valid emotions. 3. Cramps can be intense. For some women, it might feel like a mild spasm or as bad as intense pain. It has been compared to a heart attack, so don't assume it's just discomfort. Please be patient if she needs rest or help. Bonus tip: make sure she has access to period products, pads, tampons, or whatever she needs. Even offering to pick some up if she's running low shows that you care. So the next time it's that time of the month, you know how to show support. Trust me, it goes a long way.
Men try to avoid women while they're on their period because they've developed a fear for the craziness that comes with it. But why fear it? Why not conquer it? It's more simple than what most men think. Prepare yourself with some chocolates, a bottle of wine, a warm blanket. Give her affection, attention, and words of affirmation. Always remind her that she is beautiful. Why fear it? Why not conquer it?
If you want an easy example for why religion is by men for men, look at how it deals with menstruation. If you are Hindu and on your period, you cannot enter temples, perform pujas, or even touch sacred objects. In Shintoism in Japan, if you are on your period, you cannot enter sacred shrines or perform rituals. In many kinds of Islam, if you're on your period, you cannot pray or enter mosques. There are still some religious sites that will not even allow women of menstruating age. The Sabarimala temple in India finally reversed that through a court case in 2018, so like very recently. Some Christian Orthodox traditions say that you can't handle the Eucharist if you're on your period. In some Buddhist texts, because women are impure because they have menstruation, they have to reincarnate as a man to achieve enlightenment. We have records of theological debates in medieval Christianity where they're trying to decide whether menstruating women can handle the Bible or participate in theological discussions while they're on their period. Judaism, of course, has many rules around menstruation, and you have to do a ritual to purify yourself after menstruation. You're not allowed to touch your husband during it. It's a whole thing. Like across Buddhism and Hinduism, we have ideas that the woman's body is more impure, and so it's going to make their spiritual progress harder. But of all the religions that have told me that I'm impure in some way because my body does something that is very natural to my body, the one honestly that hurts the most is Jesus. Because when Jesus bleeds and Jesus gets blood everywhere, it is sacred and it is life-giving and it's life-affirming, and we're gonna do all of these rituals to show how life-affirming this blood is. It's sacred blood. And there's something to me just so hypocritical about women's bodies that create life and blood being a part of that, but yet when a man does it, it's sacred, and then when a woman does it, it's unclean and it's impure, and you're less than, and your body is less than, and you're gonna have a hard time becoming enlightened, and you're gonna be less spiritual, you're gonna have less access to spirituality. But when Jesus bleeds, that blood is okay. Jesus's blood did nothing and is praised as everything. But when a woman bleeds and that actually is tied to her ability to create life, it's impure. So not only did the Christian God take everything, like he creates everything without female, but Jesus also took the blood too. And then the women who bleed and actually create life are less than. And that is just such bullshit. There are a lot of things about Jesus that I like, but really what I hate the most is I just had someone yesterday say, I love Jesus because he's the perfect balance of masculine and feminine. And I said, that's great, but we only accept femininity or life-giving blood as sacred when it comes from a man. And that actually does have a cost for women if we only accept femininity when it comes with a penis. So I'm just gonna leave that there and walk away.
Period pain is exaggerated. Okay, I'm glad no one stepped forward for that.
I'm gonna change my mind. Does that if men react when you get your period? Just a heads up, I got my period. Okay, what do you want me to do about it? You just what? Want me to bow down to you because you got your period? All of that's not gonna work on me, Missy. All of what? I was just trying to tell you that I'm on my period. Next thing you're gonna be asking me for foot rubs and chocolate. What happened to female independence? Just a heads up, I got my period. Oh, this is such a bad time for me. Really? Yeah, I have a really long work week. With you all moody, it's gonna be really tough for me. And so me having to go to work with all of this is not gonna be too hard for me? Of course. It's just not gonna be as hard as it's gonna be for me to have to come home to, you know? Just a heads up, I got my period. Here we go. What? You're just gonna use it as an excuse to get away with anything you want, and if I don't comply, I'm gonna get in trouble. That's a very interesting way of putting it. Well, it's the truth. All women do it. If I had to give up the luxury of blaming everything on my period, and in return, I don't feel insecure, have debilitating pains, cramps, and feel like I'm a stranger in my own body, I would. Oh my god, it's not that bad. Don't over exaggerate. Just a heads up, I got my period. Oh, poor thing. You're not mad? Why would I be mad? Because I snapped at you over butter, which wasn't cool, by the way. I'm gonna go put myself in timeout. You don't have to do that. I can't imagine how frustrating this time would be for you. And every month too, it's tough. Yeah, it sucks feeling out of control. Well, for someone who's very much in control every other time of the month, I think you've earned yourself some grace. Thank you. I'm still sorry for snapping at you. Thank you. I understand if you don't want to hang out. What? And leave you alone while you're feeling like this? No. Thank you for apologizing. But it's in the past now. Now what should we order for dinner?
Are you ready?
What?
Your daughter got her period.
Stop.
I'm dead ass.
No, don't say that.
No, I'm so serious.
I have a bloody underwear.
She's not even 10 years old.
I know.
I have proof. I have proof.
He does not want to see that.
I don't want to see that. I didn't even want to know. My little girl.
Let me tell you, ladies, the gaslighting in this video was just too much. I almost never do this video because what do you mean that you're uncomfortable when I'm wearing pads? Like, what you uncomfortable because me is wearing pads? Oh my god, the entitlement of men should be studied. Because what do you mean that I should consult you when it comes to matters to do with my body? Why should I consult you on what I should wear, either a pad or a towel? Why should what do you know? And the fact that I should consult you tells me everything I need to know. Okay, I don't know about you ladies, but even without the education about what I should do as a woman, my spirit will never allow you to oppress me. I don't know about some of you women. Like, and let me tell you, there's a video I'm working on about Christian, and she's the type of woman who never gets it. She never gets people don't like her, or people don't want her in their space. Like, she never clocks it, and I'm doing a video about that. But I mentioned her here to say that there is women who never clock it. They never clock it. Like, when a man is treating you like that, that man that hates you. That man hates you. He should be asking you, babe, what are you comfortable with? What do you think you should do? What do you think I should go get you? And he doesn't feel comfortable when you're wearing pad. And you should consult him about matters to do with your body. That is very immature behavior. That is very controlling behavior. But I applaud the men who feel sorry for their wives or their girlfriends. Like, they feel sorry for them. They do anything possible they can for them to make them feel comfortable. But unfortunately, they can't relate to the pain. And they can't fight it off. Like, it's not something they can do away with, you know? So, hey, let me tell you, I really applaud those men. And let me tell you, you see, for me growing up, I don't understand why some men are grossed out with periods. And let me tell you, God humbles such men. God will give you a daughter, and God will make sure the mother is not around. And then you will be humbled. Let me tell you. Okay, for me, this is not like a humbling situation, but for me, growing up, my mom passed away. So I've grown up with my dad. So let me tell you something. You see, for the pads, my dad used to go and get a whole box of pads. we were two girls at that time, me and my small sister. A whole box of pads, and then he would bring it. Like, it was so that, like, before they ran out, it will be like an year or so, or like 6 months or so. But he has done it, like he used to include it in his shopping, in his budget, and we will never ask for it. And that was really nice. Like that, like me thinking back about that, I really applaud that man for that, because he did not like tell one of our aunties, you come educate these girls, Ama, you go, you're the one to go and buy. He used to go and buy them for us. Let me tell you, when they tell you if a man wants to, he will. Trust me, he will. Let me tell you, my dad is like those like really muscular African men, like strict. Like, really, let me just tell you the truth. Me, I'm still scared of him to this day. I'm turning 30 in December, but let me tell you, I'm still scared of that man to this day. But let me tell you, he used to do that for us. So me now, as a woman or as someone's wife, someone's girlfriend, I expect compassion when it comes to that. And I've shared my story in my previous video about how a man treats you during your cycle. We'll tell you everything you need to know. I've shared my story there, and you can go and listen to it at the end of that video. So, hey, ladies, I don't understand why men are grossed out, but I think it's the lack of education surrounding this topic and the lack of awareness surrounding this topic. Like, girls are told it's something to be ashamed of, it's something to hide, it's something that, and I had in like Muslim households, correct me if I'm wrong, or traditional households, like girls are taught to not let the men know that they are menstruating. Like, it's a taboo for them. It's a taboo. And I'm working on a video about like dangerous religious or traditional beliefs surrounding periods, and that will be an interesting one. Let me tell you the truth. I have like a whole series of these period videos, and I'm sure you're wondering what's going on. But me personally, when I'm doing a topic and I see another topic that can be helpful to us, I normally like do it, whether you watch it or not. It's okay, me, as long as the information is out here. Plus, you'll need that information, even if it's 5 years from now. You might search up that information and you'll come across that video. So anyway, ladies, let me know, what do you think about this topic? Me personally, I think it's very embarrassing that men have zero understanding of what periods are. And if you're a mother, please, you should change that notion starting with your households. You should educate your sons about periods. You should educate them to be compassionate. That's how they'll be to their wives. You should educate them. Don't like just ignore, oh, he's a man, oh, CG, what? Please, you're the first teacher of your children. Be a good one. Be a good teacher for your children, especially for those boys. Those boys are told nothing. They are taught nothing. Even the information we're spreading here is for girls. So who is really teaching these boys? And if they're really being taught red pill content, which is so sad. So we need like positive teachers of men, and you are the first teacher of your son. So let me tell you, ladies, please, we don't need to be using coded words about periods. It needs to be very natural. It needs to be very acceptable. Like, you don't need to be ashamed. And something else that I'll tell you, never dispose your pads or your blood somewhere that people can come across it or people can see it. Like me, something that I've been told that sticks with me is that don't let people see your period blood. It can even, some people have evil eyes, and it can even make you not give birth or have fertility issues. And I stand on that to this day. So ladies, please be careful about that, especially disposing them in public places. Please be careful. You heard this story about in South Africa, whereby they will, I don't know whether it's South Africa or where do they use rand? Some guys will pay women to like go and gather pads from public areas. What does that tell you? And they will pay them. Some of these things are used in witchcraft. Some of these people use your period energy, your period blood. That is the most powerful time a woman can be in. That is the time whereby even if you manifest, things will come true. So be very careful. Some of these people will use that energy, will use that creative energy. Yes, from those pads. That is what I tended to think from that story. And it is included in a video that is coming up about ladies, stay safe out here. That is where that clip is. or I'll even share it as a story on this channel. So watch out for it. So anyway, ladies, please let me know, did you enjoy this video? Why do you think men are embarrassed or men are grossed out by periods? Is it the lack of education? Is it just the patriarchy? Is it just that they are not understanding, or what is it? Please let me know in the comment section down below. And let me tell you, you should do a test on some of these men of yours. You should tell them that like there's a challenge I saw about telling your man that your tampon is stuck and you need help in removing it. Some of those men ran out of the houses and told their wives to figure out what they'll do. That is how you know. If he's scared of a tampon, what if you're giving birth? He will run. Please. Test them early so that you can know what kind of a man you have in that house. Anyway, ladies, please have a nice day and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.